Live from Wakeland High School, this is Win TV.
Hello Wolverines, my name is Ella Lundy.
And I'm Caroline Engel. Today is Wednesday, April 16th, 2025.
With the end of the year approaching, students are getting ready for exam season. For example, many students are prepping or have already taken the SAT.
Or PSAT. While most students are just starting exam prep, some Wolverines are already celebrating test success. Several Wakeland students recently qualified as National Merit finalists from their PSAT scores, placing them among the top 1% of students nationwide.
To kick off our show, Ella Brookshire highlights 3 of these remarkable students.
Out of 1.3 million students who take the PSAT, roughly 1% advance to become National Merit Scholarship finalists. Wakeland exemplifies prestige as 11 Wolverines advance to gain this high honor. Mon Bolani, Colin Stack, and Ty Doe are 3 of these seniors, whose achievements go far beyond academics. National Merit is no easy feat. Ty explains how he was able to prepare himself for success.
I mainly just studied for the SAT and then that carried over to the PSAT. I would recommend preparing early and just trying to do as much practice tests as you can, because taking the practice test is like the best preparation you can have for the test.
Has to be behind it.
When Mon isn't hitting the books, he is shooting for the stars with his internship at NASA.
I'm second year ISM here at Wakeland, where I study machine learning. Last year I studied computer vision in ISM, and last year I did an internship with NASA as well.
I'm part of DECA. Last year I was part of BPA, and I'm part of like a few other clubs like Eco Club and Science and NHS.
I do Math UIL, and I'm also part of the bowling team here.
Many students find it hard to manage and balance all the things they're involved in high school, but finding that balance is so important to pursuing things with success.
I would say to learn how to prioritize certain things, because sometimes if there's a lot of things on your plate, it gets overwhelming. You have to learn how to pick some things that are kind of more important.
From outer space to standardized tests, these scholars are making Wakeland proud. I'm Ella Brookshire for Win TV.
I love seeing Wakeland students stay on top of their studies while also thriving in their passions. A prime example of this is the dedication and success of our theater program.
Wakeland Theater is currently thriving. We would like to congratulate Ms. Alfonso, Ms. Cantrell, and the cast of Wakeland's 2025 UIL one-act play for their first place finish at the area contest and advancement to regionals. Your talent, hard work, and teamwork continue to make us proud.
After challenging herself in every step in the road, senior Elizabeth Tennant is representing Wakeland and the Wakeland Theater Department at the UIL competition for marketing design. While people see the final refined product, they don't know what's behind it.
Theatrical design is basically we read one play and there's 4 different categories. There's hair and makeup, costume, set design, and marketing, which is what I do. And each one has different categories and different plates to do.
From blossoming as a freshman in props crew to evolving to a props co-head, Tennant faced challenge after challenge, breaking through her own barriers over the years.
Elizabeth has done really incredible work on this portfolio this year. The prompt this year asked for students to find inspiration from an art movement. And so she did a lot of research into like 50s American propaganda and pulled influences and fonts and sort of this color-blocked design idea from that.
Annually, around 6 students from Briscoe IC qualify for UIL Theatrical State. And this year, Elizabeth's persistence to her craft paid off as she represents Wakeland at this prestigious competition.
I think something that surprised me was I've never done marketing before, so it was really interesting to get to learn more about how that kind of really does affect the production and how many themes you can represent in the marketing, like in the posters and playbills and everything. So it was really cool to get to learn more than just props and construction.
All the late nights, countless revisions, and meticulous attention to detail have brought her work to life, making for the perfect way to close out her senior year. I'm Karina Varghese for Win TV.
It's awesome seeing the support students are given to succeed.
Agreed. We truly don't show our appreciation enough, especially on special occasions like today. Did you know that today is National Librarian Day?
That sounds like the perfect opportunity to celebrate and recognize the hard work of our school librarian.
Miss Powell, she plans the best lessons like the Ape Save Universal Project and the history walkthroughs. Kieran Orleans is here to tell us about it.
Beyond the shelves of books and digital resources, Maddie Powell represents the beating heart of learning at Wakeland.
Lesson design for teachers and try and coordinate. Like last year we did the big 9th grade crossover project, and that was a lot of footwork, like going to algebra and geometry and 9th grade English and just kind of like taking ideas back and forth.
Her ability to provide a hub of knowledge creates a space that promotes enriching learning for both students and teachers, making the library an essential cornerstone of educational success at Wakeland.
A lot of people think all we do all day long is read books or check books in and out. And that is like maybe 5% of my job. It's just not that much anymore. And people know what they want to read, what they don't. We have self-checkout, so that pretty much manages itself. I do order the books.
Miss Powell never stops working to ensure that the library is a space that every student can enjoy.
So like the biographies are grouped by like athletes, scientists, politicians, war. Oh, I just discovered TikTok Shop. So I bought these. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, impulse buy. Another impulse buy. I bought them for my niece and nephew and thought they'd be fun. So it's like the floor is lava stones. Oh. Yeah. Cute little spine labels, so you're not having to sing the alphabet song or you just, yeah. Hey, Lenny. Mexican Train Dominoes. Did y'all ever play that? Oh, yeah. I love it. This is your library, so tell me what you want, what you need.
I'm Kieran Orleans for Win TV.
We are so grateful for all Miss Powell does for us here at Wakeland.
Yes, we have so many amazing teachers and staff. Some of them have even been here since the beginning.
Like Miss O'Hara, let's go to Adi Sharma.
Great teachers don't just share knowledge. They inspire a deeper connection to the world around us. As Miss O'Hara prepares to trade textbooks for her retirement, she reflects her long-lasting love for her students.
I have absolutely loved it here. I love the students here. You know, I think if you're having fun, you're going to learn because you're engaged and you're, participating in the learning. So I try to find a lot of hands-on activities.
Students reflect on how her love for environmental science has taken root in their lives and will continue to grow for years to come.
Having Ms. O'Hara as a teacher has been great. She's a friendly space that you see every day in class. Is an incredible teacher. Does a great job teaching.
Like I always say, don't take life too seriously because nobody gets out alive.
I'm Adi Sharma for Win TV.
Miss O'Hara connects the Wakeland community, but a new restaurant is connecting the Frisco community.
Yes, they are connecting the community through chicken?
Kerr Swarbrick highlights this organization that is truly making a difference in our community.
What if every meal you enjoyed fed a child in need? Well, in the heart of McKinney, a new restaurant is making waves. Bird Call, known for its unique take on fresh chicken and casual dining, is setting up shop right here in the historic district. But what sets this place apart is their commitment to giving back to the community by providing meals for local families in need and towards local schools initiatives that make a real impact.
So Bird Call is a fast casual chicken restaurant. I think what makes it unique is our commitment to a couple different things. One is giving back to our community on a continual, regular basis, and also kind of a dedication to really craft recipes instead of being kind of just a broad range of stuff. So the 1% initiative is really, it's a daily thing. Through the way we work is that we make sure we're giving back to our community. One of the biggest ways we do that is fundraisers. We get 25% of sales from a fundraiser for the entire day. And we do that throughout the week. We just had one last week and we'll keep doing them. But yeah, just goes back to local organizations, schools, things like that. I mean, really, again, it's that connection. That once we are connected, we feel like we want to earn our spot within the community. And one of the best ways to do that is saying, well, you take care of us, we're definitely going to take care of you guys.
When you eat at Bird Call, you're not just having a great meal, you're giving a meal to someone who needs it, whether that's a child, a family, or a local school. Next time you're in McKinney, check out Bird Call, the place that helps connect our community one bite at a time. I'm Kerr Swarbrick for Win TV.
What an honorable organization. I'm definitely going to have to check it out.
Me too. And I love the name Bird Call. I just love birds. I've always wanted a bird as a pet.
I'm pretty sure one of my old teachers had a bird in their classroom.
Really? I wouldn't think of a bird for a classroom pet. Teachers' pets are more like Lenny the guinea.
I feel like so many teachers have pets that students wouldn't expect.
Teachers' pets! Let's go to Eva Sachadeva, who caught us up on two of the most famous pets on campus.
Every school has them, the so-called teachers' pets. They get all the attention and seem to have a special connection with the teachers. These teachers are known for having pets, but not the kind you're thinking of. Meet the fluffy companions who are the true favorites.
We have one pet at home at this time. He's a puppy dog. His name is Corey the Frisco Corgi, and he is a Pembroke Welsh Corgi. First off, I didn't know what a Corgi was. You know those calendar stores that are at the mall that you walk by and they have all the dogs? I just saw a picture of one and I go, man, that's the cutest dog ever. And then I started looking at him and I'm like, wait a minute, he's orange and he's white and his ears do that all year round. So being a Longhorn fan, that's huge. All he wants to do is make people smile and have fun all the time.
I have two dogs. One of my dogs, his name is Oreo. He's a rescue dog, and he's a Catahoula leopard dog. He's wild. But he and my son have a really special bond. They're always together. Ever since he was born, he doesn't leave my son's side.
And that's worth celebrating every day. I'm Eva Sachdeva for WIN TV.
I love learning more about teachers' personal lives and what brings them joy.
You know what brings me joy?
What?
Wakeland sports dominating it in every field. Our sports team this year has especially shown resilience.
Including the boys' soccer team. They really have worked hard for success they've earned this year.
That's right. David Zibby, our AV1 reporter, showcases how these athletes' relationships have grown within their sport.
Coming off of last year's heartbreaking state final loss, the team carried the weight of the legacy with 4 championships in 7 years and the determination to claim their place at the top of high school soccer. But ultimately, they didn't achieve the outcome they sought. The Wolverines battled through challenging matches, demonstrating resilience and skill, earning respect across the state. The path to the finals featured impressive victories. However, the season didn't end the way the Wolverines wanted. But the state championship wasn't their only motivation.
I've known some of these guys since like kinder, but ever since joining freshman year, I knew these were my guys, and I knew that we were gonna make a lot of memories, and I think every memory we made was really special.
While a state championship remains the dream of many high school athletes, these teammates discovered something more valuable, and that was the opportunity to compete alongside boys who became brothers.
We got a good pack. We're like brothers. I mean, get really close to some of these guys you play with. It makes a big impact in your life, and you want to stick with them for the rest of your life.
Just like Alex said, every single memory that was made was special. This has been David Zibby with WIN TV.
Wakeland softball dominates the competition with another huge win. Last Friday, Wakeland run-ruled Creekview High School in the 3rd inning by a score of 15-0. A grand slam by senior Claire Schreiner and a no-hitter thrown by junior Jordan McNeese led them to a victory. Their last game takes place here at Wakeland tomorrow, April 17th, against Turner High School. Show up to see what they will bring to the field.
Check out their schedule on their Instagram page at WakelandSB.
Legacy Line is finished with their season. With their final rehearsal taking place on April 11th to 12th, they line danced the night away with their final showcase. The seniors get a special appreciation every year with their father-daughter dance, a senior slideshow, and their final dance together as a team. The rehearsal commemorated all the dancers' hard work throughout the year. It was a night full of memories and for somewhat a final goodbye to the stage. I'm Neela Hurd for WIN TV.
air feels different for the Wakeland girls soccer team after the April 11th game against the Cedar Park Timberwolves with a 3-1 loss. With determination and drive, the Timberwolves had scored 3 points within the first half. The pressure was on, and in the second half, the Wolverines scored a goal to claw back at Cedar Park's lead. But as the buzzer rang and the clock sounded, their fate was sealed. Although this isn't the end for the Wakeland team. This year, Wakeland secured silver, leaving their mark on this year's season.
We are your Wakeland Wolverines! Let's go!
Well, that's all for today, Wolverines. I'm Caroline Engel.
And I'm Ella Lundy, and this has been your Win TV for April 16th, 2025. Stay forever orange and blue, and have a great rest of your day.